Hello, my dear friends. Just waiting you all to join. Let's see how many more can join before I start the session. This is Wild Wild Slide Lounge series. I'm in lounge section in the Wild Wild Slide series, and in this lounge section, I'm inviting not only just musicians and not only just slide guitar players, but other musicians and spiritual catalysts, spiritual healers, and those who are doing some amazingly great work in their own field, in their own art, in their own um, area of life which they specialize. So in this series tonight I have a very, very special guest, my dear brother, a fellow traveler, Satyarthi Prateek, who is an ace Tantra master Tantra teacher who has lots of students following all over the world. He conducts amazing Tantra groups, therapies, plus he's an outstanding massage therapist, has an outstanding and very innate understanding of human mind, body, and the spiritual journey that one takes. And he takes care of his folks really well, I can assure you all. And he is one of the biggest influencers, also personally in my life, and also in the spiritual world. He is working with so many people, healing them, counseling them, teaching them meditation, teaching them how to at least live a happy life, how to live a life of complete well-being, of body, of mind, of spirit. And he's a very powerful spiritual catalyst, to say the least. So I will be soon inviting him, and also before I invite him, I also want to add that he is also a pillar of strength in my life in so many ways. So many ways he has given me strength, and of course the projects that he keeps on bouncing on me and challenging me with each project, how best I can do with my creativity and my knowledge of music and meditation. So it has been a wonderful journey with him since last 2-3 years. So now it's time to invite him and see all the way from Bali, Indonesia. And here it is, my dear brother.
So, namaste. Thank you, Manish bhai, to inviting me.
Yes, dear, it's my pleasure. It's my honor. It was due since so many months since I started this series on Instagram. I was hoping that I can invite so many other people in my life, and who are doing such great work individually in their own fields. So one by one, I'm inviting, and you are the first one in this series who is like a biggest influencer of the recent times, I would say, spiritually, professionally, personally, very, very, very. In personally, you are so important person in my life. You are like pillar of strength, and you are pillar of strength to so many others who come to you as students, or who wants to share wisdom from you, or the knowledge of your therapy work, and they are benefited immensely. I'm so sure about it. So, my dear brother Pratik, very, very, very welcome, my dear. So happy to at least see you, talk to you after such a long time.
Yes, 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 yes. I'm truly first. I want to thank to Manish Bhai because so Bhai means in Hindi is like a very big brother. So I want to address everybody here that in my spiritual journey it started very early age. I think nearby 2005-6, and in very early age in 2007 I meet Manish Bhai, and I think it's impact a lot of me of his guidance, his meditation, and he always very dear my heart and taking care of me as the younger brother. In India, there is a tradition that to eldest brother always take care of the young brother. So he's my eldest brother, and I'm very happy to grow in his direction, in his love and his care. And now today we are here in wild, wild flight launch.
I'm so happy to see you after, because this lockdown thing has separated so many of our friends, like because of different situations and all that. So we couldn't really meet, but we were connected in many ways through our work
Yes.
and everything. But it's also finally good to see you in picture at least, and talk. You are looking very nice, very good energy, bhai. Very nice.
My hair is getting bigger.
No,
Yahoo!
but it suits you. It suits you. Keep it like
Yeah,
this. It suits
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. I
Suits
really
you.
enjoy
Yes.
to see my big hair. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, yes,
I'm
yes.
enjoy.
Perfect. It suits you very well.
Yeah,
It suits you very well.
yeah. So, how's my voice and video? Is the video and voice is clear, Manish bhai?
All perfect. Otherwise, I would have suggested something. It's all perfect.
Okay,
It's all perfect.
okay.
It's all perfect.
Yeah, it's just because in the Bali is already like right now to all listeners and viewers of Manish Bhai show, and also all my students, because I see some of my students are be here. Ajit, hi Ajit, you are here, and let's see who is here. SK is here. Love you, brother. Wow, Alex joined from the Bali. Thank you, brother. You are here, and let's see who is here. Okay, wow, several of my people and students are here too. So I want to tell all of
Lilia
you,
is here.
yeah,
Yes, many are here.
Lilia is here.
Many are here.
Many are here. So the Manish Bhai listeners, Bhai means brothers, and because he's my brother, so the Indian accent of Bhai is again coming again and again. So the listeners of Wild Wild Flight Launch and the my viewers of my students and my friends, thank you again, all of you, that you are joining this love affairs of the brothers.
Yes, it's a sacred brotherhood that we share, which helps us do so many things together. Because when higher purposes meet, then we work together for that, because then the individual things are left behind, when the higher good
Yeah,
is always the priority. And we do it in our way, whatever is possible.
yeah,
We are also
yeah.
human beings. We are also uh, going on the path, and we
Yes, yes,
sometimes
yes.
fall also, but then we rise and then we go. It's all part of the journey.
Is all a part of the journey.
So my dear
And yep,
ah,
yes, 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 yes.
no,
Please,
no,
bhai,
no,
please,
please
bhai.
say, please, please,
Yeah,
please say, please say.
yeah. I want to also tell that because when this journey started, and I want to tell on the live because many, like several people ask me, but very few knows about it. So when this journey started in, I think 15 years before, nearby 2006, and at that time there is no desire to be a teacher. Like I
Yes.
never want to be a teacher, Manish, my truly. I always
Yeah.
is the person like, the backbenchers of the class. And I always feel that it's not my cup of tea. My cup of tea to be go deeper in my journey. But yes, there is a desire is always there to create something with the music. Because I remember, when we meet in Osho Nisarga and you play the
Yeah.
music and you
Yeah.
riyaz every day in the attic.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
come and
Yeah.
sit silently and you every day riyaz and I sit with you like 40 minutes, 1 hour and you keep riyaz. So this desire came that one day if I have a chance, truly if existence give me chance, I want to create co-creation some music with Manish Bhai. And when the teaching journey came, because it's not in the plan,
Mm.
some point of a time I reach on that space that I have a two choice, either to just resting and enjoying my meditation, my silence, my tantra, or start spreading, start sharing. I decided, okay, let's share. Once I jump in there, even to go launch any workshop and idea, first thing I called you and tell Manish bhai, I'm going to share meditation and tantra, and please let's create music. And all of you, I want to tell the all the tantra nectar music, whatever music I create, using in my workshop, live teaching, all is created by Manish bhai, and that's why it's so unique and amazing because it creates the flavor of 20 years of his journey of meditation. And I'm so blessed that he's with me.
Same here, brother. Same here. We can talk endlessly about how good we feel about each other. But uh, one thing I wanted to also share that not many Indians are in the path of Tantra somehow. Not many Indians, because usually they go on the path of yoga, which is very common and famous and very accessible and available. Also, people naturally go to yoga or do some massage stuff, and but very few, very rare Indians are involved in the journey of Tantra and in that level that you are. I mean, they might go to some tantra group here and there and then come back, but to go very deep and to understand, try to understand deeply what exactly tantra is, because unless you touch that point in your being, you cannot share that, because unless
Yep.
you have that experience, how can you share that? So it must be like you have gone that deep and with your understanding and sensitivity and all that. So
Yeah.
very few, I would say, Indians are in that right now, in the where you are standing in the tantra scene of the world today. So my I'm asking simple layman questions here so everybody understands, like, okay,
Yeah.
what exactly is tantra and what prompted you to take this path of tantra in the first place?
Yeah. Ha, such a simple but very authentic and a genuine question, Manish bhai. So, what is Tantra? I should suggest in a very simple way. Tantra is the simple technique. The word Tantra means tools or technique. Now we need to understand what this tool and technique about it. So Tantra is the technique that accept the body. Tantra
Hmm.
is the technique that accept the sexuality. Tantra
Hmm.
is the technique, is the path, is the method that accept the wild nature of human being and
Hmm.
give you this freedom to accept the life in its all colors and take this energy, this wild energy from first chakra to seven chakra. In the easy
Hmm.
sense, from your wild nature to your Buddha
Hmm.
nature. So why
Hmm.
Tantra is important in this scenario? Because
Hmm.
the 5,000 years ago, when the Buddha's path came, the Buddha's
Hmm.
path about Vipassana, at that time, humanity is not that much destroyed. So to sit
Hmm.
in silently and watch the breath is more easy. And the Buddha said, leave the world, nothing is matters here most. And it's true. In a way, it's true. But in today's scenario, we cannot leave the world. We cannot everybody leave the world and become a monk and start living in the life in jungle. Then who will take care of the city? Who will take care of the creation? That's why Tantra needed today. So the Tantra tells not leave the life, live the life. Difference
Hmm.
is very, very single. Leave E. Tantra say live I. Live the life, but live with consciously. Live with meditatively. Take care of your body, love your sexuality. You have all the power to reach on Buddhahood, but you can only reach there when you really enjoy, love, care about your wild nature and your body. Then Tantra give you all tools, all practices, all meditation that can take care of your wild nature, and it will flower as the Buddhahood. So that's the Tantra.
And it's also strange that Tantra started in India after Buddha, after this all thing, uh, Yin Yang, Mahayan, it divided into all these things, and then slowly the path, the Vampanth, the left wing of the spirituality, the Vampanthi
Yeah.
people started
Vichardhara. Yeah,
working,
yeah,
Vichardhara, started working on this path, sexuality, intimacy, and the connection between man and woman, which is the connection between two polarities, plus and minus, which is the which is duality of every sorts in the world. All kinds of duality is represented in man and woman, because we are species, human species. We see human man and human woman, and they represents the duality in its humanist form, like
yep,
plus and minus. And nature
yep,
has like given, okay, now you have to work with these things too, and see how you can understand them. You don't have to leave all or anything. You don't have to. I mean, there are spiritual paths who will simply negate it and say, no, 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 we don't go into
yeah,
this.
yeah,
We
yeah,
directly
yeah,
go into vipassana
yeah.
thing, or we simply uh,
Cut it.
cut it, or bypass it. Okay.
Yep, yep,
But it never works. It never works. We all know. And Osho, our master, had so emphatically told that this is not possible, guys. You have to work all your chakras. You cannot bypass first three or something and straight away go to the third eye or fifth
enlightenment or
ear.
the like, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Third eye or fifth ear, or whatever, all that is, unless you do the groundwork. And Tantra, I mean, I don't understand much like you, but Tantra is like a
yeah,
groundwork of spirituality, like, because we
yeah,
are working on the first three uh, layers, which are the ground layers, especially the first chakra, the second chakra, the third chakra. These are the main chakras which connect everybody to the world.
yeah,
So first we need to clear or our pass our tests or lessons of the world. Then we are eligible for something more higher, because this eligibility is not cannot happen if we don't clear these three chakras very well.
yeah,
First of all,
yeah,
अगर
yeah,
यहाँ पे कुछ है, if it is not worked out very well for anybody, you will have to come back. This chakra will pull you down, and it will destroy your so-called meditation and bring you so many temptations and this and that, and then again you mess up more, actually,
yeah,
instead of
yeah,
growing
yeah,
up. So you
yeah,
mess up again, because you have to come back and then take care of the mess which you ignored in the beginning.
yeah, yep, yep,
So then you have to take, so Tantra is a, I feel Osho has also pointed out, Tantra is the way of life of the new man,
yeah,
uh, because Tantra is all inclusive. It includes
yeah,
everything. It includes body. It doesn't say no, 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 leave the body and we just
yeah,
go into the mind thing.
Yeah.
or the energy thing or the supernatural thing or this and that magic or whatever. So it's a no, 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 you be grounded first, and then whatever this grounding brings, then slowly it has to unfold itself anyway. हम लोग इसको ये नहीं
Yes.
कह सकते
Yeah.
कि ये कोई बटन दबा के हमारी कोई एनलाइटन कर देगा या कुछ और कर देगा.
Yeah. Yes.
ये
Yes. Yes. Yes.
this is not in our hands anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so sorry, I'm speaking too much, but
No. 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 No.
uh,
I'm enjoying. Yeah. Please.
so yeah, and I also like because not many Indians are into this path of Tantra, where in India right now it's a maximum oppression of sexuality and maximum oppression of natural connection between man and woman because
Yes.
of religion and blah 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 and politics or whatever. So these things which originated from India, and the Indians are not somehow being benefited from this whole thing, and they are into their own whatever. So I'm very happy to see you do this work personally. I'm just saying, Pratik,
Yeah.
and I'm very happy that you do this work. I hope many Indians join you also in some secure way or somewhere where they are comfortable and open to seek guidance from you, who understands their situation very well,
Yeah.
because you are also Indian, you know what is in India, the society, the whole thing. So you will understand their journey, their problems, their where they are blocking things and where the journey is not happening for whatever reasons. So through this episode and this interview, let's say this talk of us, I am also encouraging every Indian who is listening that
Yeah.
to be aware and take this opportunity to connect back to the body in that sense, first of all,
Yeah.
and not to demonize it and say, oh, this is not spiritual, and why to talk, bring in even the word sex. Why can't we just simply go into that? So my question, brother, is how can a simple man, woman, people who are living in families, like they are like living a normal life in family, they're doing work, office, business, they have their children and all that. How can they be benefited by Tantra teachings while they are living their household life, because they cannot go to some tantra group every now and then, and all that is
Yeah.
not
No
possible.
possible.
So what tips you can give to them to so that they can still practice some kind of openness in the name of tantra or whatever, so that they are more relaxed with the body first of all? In that first three layers of chakra, what do you suggest, Pratik, that they should do uh, while in their homes and all that?
Yes, brother. So first, I want to talk about then because we are using the terminology chakra, and it could
Ah,
possible that some people are not here from the spiritual background, and for them is what is the
yes.
fucking going on here. So let's just simply understand chakra are the energy centers in our body. We all know that we born with the life force energy, and this life force energy is keep flowing up and down. When this energy flowing up and down, there are seven junction. At that junction, the energy really create a powerful vortex. That vertex of the center, that vertex of energetical center, we have seven specific positions, and that seven specific positions, that seven vertex of energy, we will use to call it chakras. And each vertex, each energy center, it represent a very different aspects of our life. So we are talking here first three chakras. Actually, they represent the horizontal aspects of our life, the life that we are living. Sex, we all need it. Grounding, we all need it. Home, we all need it. That
Yes.
represent the first center, first chakra. Second, Emotions, we all need it. Fear, we all know about it. Life, death, we all knows about it. Sensuality, we all knows about it. That represent the
Creativity.
second center,
Yeah.
creativity. And the third center, mostly people represent it as a power, but I
Hmm.
personally feel is about money because days are changed. You don't need to take a sword and go
Sword.
to the jungle and to the kill everybody. That's your inner power. But these days, if you see around the world, what is the real power? Your strength of your inner strength and your connection with the money and your leading quality, how you are feel comfortable when you want to say give your message, and your vulnerability, how you can also feel
Right.
comfortable when you are emotional and crying state, you still
Yes.
can be in your power or judge yourself. So these three centers are very much important to live the horizontal life. For the vertical life, you need compassion, trust, connection with God. Fourth center,
Hmm.
your message, your wisdom, your inner truth. Fifth center,
Hmm.
meditation, clarity. Sixth center. And where there
Hmm.
is no center left, Sat Chit Anand, eternal blissfulness. Seventh center. They are on the vertical life.
Hmm.
Now what happened, all the spiritual path somehow very much afraid of the horizontal life, very much afraid of this three center, and they suggest bypass it. Let's go to
Hmm.
the vertical. That happened
Hmm.
with India.
Hmm.
Yoga, Vipassana, Sufi, all the path that popular in India, they attract people more because they see the horizontal life is so painful, so much sorrow, so much sadness. Why to even live that? Let's fucking
Hmm.
leave it. Go to the vertical.
Hmm.
It can work when the master in the body. So it can
Hmm.
work when the Buddha itself in the body. It can work when the Patanjali itself in the body. Because you leave the horizontal life and you leave the life in with the commune in the sanghas with the master, and the master take care of it. And at the time of Buddha, at the time of Patanjali, several people get enlightened. But now what happened? We need to live the horizontal life. You cannot
Hmm.
leave your children. You cannot leave
Hmm.
your business. And that's
Hmm.
why Tantra needed, because Tantra only gives the science to connect with these three centers. You remember in the Pune, Mumbai, Moscow, everywhere, when they need to create a big building, what they do the first? They dig it up and
Hmm.
really create a very strong foundation. If you need to create a 30-floor high story building, you need to create 6 floor, 5 floor downside.
Down.
Very powerful downside. So this downside, this first, second, third, is only, and I should say really only talk about in the Tantra. And Tantra give you all the tools and the science to connect with them. So live this horizontal life so amazing, so meditatively, so joyfully, so blissfulness. Then automatically the time came, you jump in the vertical and then you start walking like this. Remember the Zen, both are together, horizontal and vertical where meets together. That's the real growth. So I talk little bit about it, so more clarification about the chakra and this. And now I come on the subject what Manish bhai asked, that what technique Tantra could suggest that can help on the horizontal life, that can satisfy the energy on the first, second, third center. So I should say very simple, connect with the body.
Hmm.
How you can do it? First is your mentality. Really drop everything that give you the shame regarding your body and regarding your sexuality. Remember, bull पता है क्या होता है? The powerful bull, when he is so much alive with his sexual energy, nobody control the bull. What the farmers did, castrate the lingam, castrate the
Hmm.
penis, and make it like a this क्या बोलते हैं हम उसे, जो जिसको कैसरेट कर देते हैं बुल के बाद भैंसा बन जाता है, मेरे को उसकी इंग्लिश नहीं पता, जो
Ox.
मतलब
Or
ऑक्स,
maybe
या
ox.
yeah, then this that, and then they castrate bull to the ox so that he can follow the system. And Tantra suggests now not castrate. How you castrate yourself? By feeling shame in the body and also feeling shame in your sexuality. We all are born from sex, and sex is the act of God. What is the highest creation? I want to ask every of you, what is the highest creation? Human being. How human being created? Out of the sex. Then sex is act of the God. Simple hai. And if the sex is act of the God, then all the problems solved. Because if the sex is act of the God, we are the God too. So really respect your sexuality and the body. That's the first, because psychology and the understanding is must to clarify the doubt. Then the second technique, what you can do, find some time during any time of the day. Just sit silently and start touching and caressing your body with the cloth wherever you are, and just feel thankfulness that existence, this life, give me such a beautiful body. I have a beautiful hands, I have the beautiful hair, I have the beautiful face, beautiful belly, beautiful thighs, beautiful lingam, beautiful yoni, beautiful feet. I really have a beautiful body, and I'm proud to be have this body. Dear life, thank you for giving me this body. And I accept my sexuality. I accept my sexuality. I accept my body. Just for 10-15 minutes, simply caressing and touching, and just come back, not from this monkey thoughts, to the body and feeling connection. Keep connection with your body again and again. It will help to heal your sexuality, and also it will help to bring back your connection to body and rooted in your first wild perineum, your sexual energy, your sexuality. Connect and caressing 10-15 minutes any time of a day. And whenever you feel trouble, mind is stressed, business is not working, something happened, just simply caressing. Simply caressing, and okay, fuck off all the problem. Who cares? I have the body. I have the most beautiful gift from the existence, that is my body, my Atman, my consciousness, my godliness, my Buddha nature lives in this body. My body is my temple. Can I appreciate and come back? Really come back to the body and caressing. So, caressing is just touching by the fingers. Caress for 15 minutes. That's enough. The simple tips,
Beautiful.
very simple tips.
Very, very nice. Very, very good. I think we should create a meditation about this too, because when you are listening about this part, like we can create something like this. What is
Yeah.
workable in the real life situation for people stuck in their own lives. They are almost caged in their own world, prisoners of their own society and prisoners of their own mind, of course. But this is later. But first, the society is caging them and making them prisoners and not able to express themselves through their body or whatever way. So, so the root is systematically cut by the society, by the teachers, the education, or whatever. And we are not allowed to live a proper natural life, let's say, natural life for all women. It's not possible if we, society will definitely not allow after a point. They can, no, 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 no. Only in this area you can sit or stand or walk, but this is your cage and this is how you can only walk around. So these tips are very, very good. We can later talk about this and create very, very good meditation out of it, because this is very much needed. This 15 minutes of, let's say, tantric workout for householders, for people who are living
Yeah.
normal life, who have nothing to do with, let us say, not even spirituality. Forget spirituality. At least live a normal human life properly and happily.
Yes.
You are
Yes.
you are doing very well. you're on the path of spirituality, if one can do
Yes.
this, he is
Yeah.
already spiritual in so many ways.
Yep.
Because at
Yep.
least he's not messing up, he's not creating stupidities for his own uh, life. So this is a very, very good tip. Very, very good tip. This should go to
Yeah.
people, and it should be shared like that. And but when you were talking about wild, the word you were using wild, which I also use in my series Wild Wild Slide, because we also are wild in our sliding world. Anyway, so the wild, I understand, but does Tantra it for me it like I understand that tantra is then is it only for young people, let's say, who have wild energy, who have like rising energy, the hormones are rising and all, metabolism is up, and only they can do tantra, or older people can also be benefited for with tantra in some way, or like old, especially ladies, they what they do about it, their life maybe are so lonely, they're sitting in their home, many are maybe widows or separated from the husband or wife or whatever. Anyway, if what older people will can do about this, like how they can be benefited by tantric things.
So first, thank you because you addressed a very, very right question. And I say several times wild, and people don't understand what I want to tell it here. Because when they see me, they feel, well, fuck, man, you are 34, look so young. It's easy to tell wild, powerful energy. What is for us? So I want to tell wild is not about the age. Wild is your attitude towards the life.
Mm,
It's never about, I want to tell live totality. So
mm,
that's the world of wild. A
mm,
lion, even if the lion is the older, it's always a lion. I want to tell that you should be live life as a lion. It could possible when you are in my age at the 30, 34, your 100% is different. Who knows when I'm in the 50, my 100 is different. We cannot compare the other people 100 to my 100. We
mm,
need to, what is the mean to be wild? Am I living with my 100? The problem is, whatever happened, we are not living our 100%. We
mm,
are not living the life with totality. And Tantra means juice, Tantra means total, Tantra means wild. Whichever age you are, whatever
mm,
conditions you are, you can
mm,
be here from the wild. If you are wild from here, if you see the life still from that aliveness, you are alive. So the
mm,
wild means totality and being alive. Now the question came, what Manish Bhai asked, that how the people who are, let's say, they get old, or somebody having, like, enjoying the old life, no children, no wife there, maybe some lonely lady who getting divorced, how they
mm,
can enjoy the tantric way of living life. So what is the tantric way? To appreciate the life in all colors. If I'm lonely, let's appreciate the loneliness. Let's being the best friend of myself. How
mm,
I can do it? Okay, let's enjoy this time. What kind of movies I like it? Wrote it down and check it, see it. What kind of music I like it? Wrote it down, listen it. What kind of clothes I like it? Wear it. What kind of food I like it? Enjoyed it. What kind of exercise I like it that make my body more healthy? Enjoyed it. That's how you can celebrate the alone time. That's called Tantra. Wherever you are, whatever condition you are, you have a two choice. Either cry for it and feel I don't have any energy, I don't like it, it's like this, and find the blame for others or for the life, or accept it and feel proud that I have alone time. I live in this life now, aloneliness. Let's fuck enjoy it. And it's so beautiful. Such a wonderful books are available. Such a wonderful music are available. Movies are available. Get to know yourself more. What kind of liking, disliking, food, clothes, and enjoy more meditation. Dance more. Really enjoy this
Dance
alone
more.
time.
Yeah, this is very, very well you brought it by. Dance. Dance
Dance
is a
more.
super therapy. Super therapy.
You don't need to think about anything. Whenever you feel, let's start dance. Who is stopping you? Recently in my workshop, someone came and give me 10 minutes of the trauma story that this is happened in my life. I'm 40. Now the children leave. Now this person leave. That person leave. What I can do? I cannot meditate. I cannot dance. What I tell, it happens in the past. Let it bury the past. Who is stopping you dancing right now? Only
Hmm.
you, because you still clinging the past. Who is stopping you to enjoy the life? Only you. It happens. Let it be the past. Happen. Forget the past. Forget the therapy. Let's celebrate. You have the body. You still breathing. You have the body, you still breathing. Sun is still rising and you able to see. Sun is still
Hmm.
setting down, you able to see. The rivers are flowing. The everything orgasmic happen in this life. Let it be celebrate. Let it be dance. Let it enjoy. Let's watch one more movie. Let's watch one more love story. Let's listen Manish by music and keep dancing more. This life is so juicy. I will tell, let's buy a desert that you like it and eat the desert for 1 hour. Ah, ah, it's also orgasmic. So that's the mean of wild. That's the mean of totality. Tantra says you have the five senses. Enjoy these senses with full totality, sensorial awakening. That's the Tantra, and that you can do anytime, anywhere, any age. Find what you like it, enjoy this with totality. What people do when they get old, actually, they are missing this totality. So, even whatever they do, they are not doing with totality. And that's I want to add for the old people, whatever age they are, use with totality, enjoy each sensation, being a best friend of yourself.
Very good. That's very, very nice message. And that's how it should be. It's not about jumping up and down 20 times in a minute or something. It's about how you take life one thing at a time and do it totality into with totality with your passion, because passion creates that totality. If passion is missing, you cannot be compassionate without being passionate.
Wow.
Because if there's no passion, there cannot be compassion, because compassion is the flowering of passion, let's say.
Yeah.
But people are afraid of passion because they are told right from the beginning, no, no, you only do this, you behave like a good boy, good girl, and it's not for you because you have, this is society and this is blah blah blah, and it's a, but then of course every individual have to understand that if it's also a matter of choice, they can also choose that life and live like that life, but then don't need to complain that, "Oh, this is my life is
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
boring or dry or
Yeah.
whatever," because it's a it's just because your choices are like that. You can
Yeah.
also right now, no, you don't need to leave anything or anybody, but still you can create a different angle to it, different perception, and then things can change immediately. And dance is so good. Anybody can dance, should dance whatever way they want. It's not about jumping or so much running around. Whatever pleases you, your body, your mindset, just do it. Just move it. Just move it. Just move it. So, because in sex also, what you do, you move your body. You
Yes.
cannot stay. You cannot do vipassana like Buddha and have sex or something, because
Yeah.
sex is the ultimate representation of the world, let's
Yep.
say. The world as such we see around is sex in that sense. Everything is
Manifestation of
sex.
the sex. Manifestation of the sex.
Manifestation of sex, sexual energy, the creativity, the productivity, the reproductivity, everything. That is very nice. And everybody in their heart knows this also, Pratik, that this what we are missing, because everybody's have intuition, something called intuition. They
Yeah.
understand very well, but they don't want to accept. They
Yep.
maybe want other person to tell them what they exact already know, kind of.
Yep.
Even then they don't move. They may not move because again it's their choice. They move if it's their choice. They may not move, remain wherever they are for their own karmic reasons. It's
Yep.
also okay. We cannot say that.
Yep.
So you have been in this journey of tantra, teaching and massage teaching, massage sharing, and you do lots of therapy work around the world. You do lots of groups in Russia, in Bali, and so many other places. So, what you have seen human beings like in front of you, human beings as they are, because people who work in these areas, they understand human beings as such. With you can like say, okay, you are standing back and you are just because, like you said, somebody was complaining about their trauma for 10 minutes. You keep hearing all these stories, you keep relating to people. Do you understand life of a human being? So what exactly did you understand in that whole journey? Like if I say, okay, give me 5 tips, 5 points or 3 points, what exactly did you understand about human nature? Why they resist the growth, why they don't want to enjoy life, what are their blockages, what prevents them, what I mean, you can share that also for people to maybe take some
Yep.
help from here.
Yep. So again, thank you for asking, Manish, by your questions. I feel the most core and very important questions, and thank you for making these talks more enlightened. I say more illuminating and very enriching. So first, I want to talk about human nature, and then I will little bit elaborate on this subject. As I understand, the humans are very, very simple, but at the same time very, very complex. So it's
Hmm.
kind of a Jane Kwan. Like
Hmm.
it's a so simple that we forget this simplicity and everybody's trying to be extraordinary.
Hmm.
Actually, if we are just satisfied the way we are, because the ordinary is the extraordinary. If we
Hmm.
simply satisfy in our ordinariness, whatever ordinary I am, whatever the way I look, the way I talk, the way I walk, the way I have something or I don't have something. Either I have lot of money or either I don't have it. Either I have lot of power or I don't have it. Whatever way I am, either I'm very good in sexuality or not. Either I have a great body or a less body. Whatever I am, whatever is my nature, if I'm utterly satisfied in it, in my ordinariness, that makes me extraordinary. The problem is that since we are born, the religion, the society, the education keep teaching us become extraordinary, become extraordinary, become extraordinary. Nobody will like ordinary people. And that's how we lose the real taste. So the path of Tantra, the path of meditation, spirituality is nothing. It simply tell you that you are already extraordinary. You don't need to be extraordinary. Simply accept the way you are. And as I see the human nature, we are not ready to accept the way we are. Because in our psyche, there is lot of guilt. That guilt by the parents, by the
Hmm.
education, by your so-called teachers and masters, by your whole system that you see around it. They completely give you guilt that you are not enough. You are not enough at all. And that's how we are keep running. And that's running makes this life so really, really so and so bad, so and so ugly. Even I see in the spiritual journey several friends who are doing meditation for 20 years, 10 years. They keep trying to go somewhere, to keep trying to achieve something. So again, in the horizontal life, I want to achieve. Then now the spiritual life, I again want to achieve. So you are keep touching the same nose. The inferiority complex is still there, that I'm not good enough. And I just want to tell the one simple word. If you are being simply satisfied wherever you are, which home you live, what qualities you have it, what kind of body you have it, what kind of money and power, or whatever you think, you are completely enough in yourself. And if you are simply accept and being ready to accept it, then the magic happens. The whole journey is not going somewhere, is to be simply accept where you are. Then the journey become itself a goal. So it's not like you start from point A and end on point B. You simply utterly satisfied at point A. So the point B automatically comes here. Actually, point B is there. But if you
Yes.
satisfied whatever you are, the point B comes to you. So that's the key aspect which I see from the life, and that's how I receive the human behavior, that we are really not satisfied what we are, and we are not ready to see what life gives us. So I don't want to give people five solutions. I want to give one solution, that is gratitude.
Hmm.
Gratitude is the key of everything. And I'm not asking a fake gratitude. What is the fake gratitude? When life gives everything, oh, thank you, I'm so grateful for this. Life give you something and take you something. What the fuck? I don't have a woman, I don't have a man, I don't have money, I don't have power. Why I feel gratitude? That's a fake gratitude. I'm telling that simply accept whatever you have it and gratitude about it. You have the life, that's enough. You are in this body, that's enough. You can breathe, that's enough. Simply that's enough. If you are ready to be enough in it, then the rest of the things are the cherry. What is the cake? The breathing I'm taking. Each breathing on this planet, each single breathing is the gratitude. And if I being
Right.
gratitude that I'm breathing on this planet, even in a next moment, because what do you think about yourself? If I tell to everybody, I want to tell, okay, make a big picture where you need to put galaxies, where you need to put all the planets, you need to put Earth, and on you need to put yourself. And I give you a one canvas and you need to paint everything. You can give yourself only one dot. That is we are. In this whole cosmos, we are just a one dot. So don't think that this dot is too much, or it is your ego is too much higher to have everything. Existence give you this chance to live in this planet one more breath. That's gratitude. If you being in gratitude that I have the next breath for the next moment, that's enough. All the problems, all the pain, all the misery, all the trauma will go down in a very 1 second if you gratitude there that I can breath next moment. Or if you don't feel it, then give your breath. Then you will understand. If somebody will come and Zen master come and close your nose for 3 minutes, oh, 3 minutes is too much. 20 seconds, you will understand how much breath is important. In that moment, you utterly satisfied with your ordinariness. I don't need anything, nothing. Give me the breath back that life gives you. So being gratitude about that we are living on this planet as a guest and next breath I can take, that is gratitude. And that gratitude keep going. It should not change by the situation that something work it out, I feel more, or something will not work it out, I feel less. I gratitude because I'm here. I can breathe. And if you will do that, slowly, slowly, you start feeling utterly satisfied the way you are. And when you feel satisfied in you are, you feel gratitude. What more? This life is already paradise. So that's how I see human behavior, and that's my only one key to being in gratitude for every second.
Very nice. Yes, true. And in your work, now we go towards music. Let's, in your work, how music helps and why you use music so much, or what is, why there is so much importance of music in your work.
So, as I always feel it, that music is the key for the any journey, because music that, and also the player, not only the music. You can listen 10,000 of the music, but if somebody play the music from the space of silence, that silence can transmit in your being through the music. That's why I always tell to the people that I don't like the anybody's musician's music. I like the musician who taste the silence, who taste the gratitude, who taste the life, who been really feel gratitude for each moment. And when that person plays the music, music have this taste of inner silence, inner gratitude. And while I'm using in that kind of music, from that kind of a person, it affects to the people's being and bring back to them silence, bring back to the gratitude. And that's why I'm very much conscious about to use a very powerful, deep, qualitative, meditative music with the person who know the taste of silence. There are 10,000 musicians. They can play different kind of music, and they all are loving. They all are welcome. I'm not against of anybody, but that is not meditative music. Meditative music come from the person who has the taste of meditation, and that's why it's very important in the spiritual growth. And I always tell to my students and the people who loves me, music plays such an important role in your life. And I know I create a Manish by with music from last 2.5 years. One album, one track, sometimes it take month of discussion, listening, creating, then again listening, then creating, then again listening, and then some masterpiece came out that brings me and him both together satisfaction and into the silence. So please buy the music, support the musician. Is very important, and you are not doing for musician, you are doing for yourself.
Mm,
Silence is precious. You cannot buy the silence. You can just feel gratitude that the music that bring me to the silence. Can I be gratitude and giving some energetical sharing in the form of money? That's my message too.
yes, very nice. So, are you happy?
So much.
Are you happy with life? Are you happy with your spiritual life? Are you happy with your horizontal life? Are you happy with your vertical life? Are you happy by the place where they meet together? Are you happy with the future that you see of your life? Are you happy that you are breathing on this planet? Are you happy doing the work that you are doing? Are you happy sharing whatever existence has made a medium for you to share. Are you very happy?
Extremely happy.
Just checking. Okay. So, because this happiness, I wanted to everybody to see your face when you said that, because this is an example of happiness, of gratitude, of a journey well made, of a journey on the right path. When you see people on right path, their faces will glow. This is the only sign that universe says, like you remember when in Pune 1, 2, 3, whenever we were in this Osho commune in Pune, every sannyasi, everybody was glowing, happy. They're always laughing, and their eyes so bright, clear of all cobwebs. That is your passport or visa that yes, you are on boarding the right flight, and you are already on the flight and you are on the way. This is your signature, this energy signature of happiness is the stamp of right path, doing the right journey. And because you cannot fake it, you cannot say pretend it, you cannot say no, 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 maybe this is not da, da, da. Because your energy, your face is the stamp here which says no, no. So I wanted to say to people that, because people are many ways messed up in so many ways, like the way they are living, the society and everything, and we were also part of that at some point, so we
Yep.
know.
Yeah, definitely.
So, so these faces should be on the top and say, okay, yes, this is the signature of happiness. This is the signature of life well lived. This is how a human will glow with energy and happiness and content when he's already have graduated so much on the life path, let's say. So the university's life has graduated, has given him a certificate of graduation. So yeah, we can talk more things also, um, but I want to play some music now,
Yep.
and I want to sing a song of gratitude which we recently composed. uh, we were recently doing this mantra album, and and somehow this came out very nicely, and I just want to share a little bit of it. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। गुरु को धन्यवाद, प्रभु को धन्यवाद, सभी को धन्यवाद, मुझको भी धन्यवाद। गुरु को धन्यवाद, प्रभु को धन्यवाद, सभी को धन्यवाद, मुझको भी धन्यवाद, मुझको भी धन्यवाद, मुझको भी धन्यवाद। So nice, bhai. So much enjoyed. We could talk 20 hours more like this, and we will not get tired. We have so much to share, so much to
1
speak.
hour pass, my God.
More than 1 hour, I had to stop because uh, I it's
Yeah,
okay to stop also right now.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
like this is a gratitude song. सभी को धन्यवाद, प्रभु को, गुरु को, सभी को, और फिर मुझे भी धन्यवाद. हमें अपने आप को भी धन्यवाद देना है. We have to thank ourselves too. So thank you, dear brother. Thank you, Prateek.
Thank you, Manish bhai. Thank you, Manish bhai. Thank you.
Thank you so
Take care
much.
of
Thank you.
yourself. And to
Yes, yes.
thank you, everybody who is keep watching us. And
Yeah, yeah,
this
yeah.
music this music is very important, very loving, and very close to my heart. Very simple. That first I gratitude to my master, then I gratitude this ultimate truth, the godliness. Then I gratitude to everybody, and then I gratitude to myself. And I hope that soon we're gonna launch it, and we all gonna
Yes.
dance with this feeling. Thank you for all
This
of you
feeling.
who
Yeah.
are being with us.
Thank you, dear brother. Thank you, Prateek. Stay well. Keep take care of yourself and come back home soon. We are missing you here.
Yeah.
India is missing you. We're too much away from India, so come back
Uh,
soon.
yes, bhai. Yes, bhai. Yeah. Take
Yeah.
care, bhai. Good night. Good
Take
night.
care, my dear. Okay, okay, okay.
Love you,
God
bhai.
bless you. Yes, love you. Bye.